Alright, folks. It's time we get into it today. March Madness is here, and it's upon us. So it's time we get into it now. Alright. Next, I will take the graphics down. But anyway. We're going to get into the Discord server and see what's going on. Here we go. We're going to have Arkham Knight join us today. So yeah. Alright, so we got Arkham Knight going to join us today in the live stream today. So we're going to have Arkham Knight join us in a little bit. So yeah, we got March Madness, everybody. So March Madness came out today, and Tennessee got beat by Michigan, and we made it to the kind of the Final Four-ish, I guess, of March Madness. I don't know how it works in basketball, but you got the Final Four right here. UConn and Illinois, Arizona, Michigan. We'll talk about Tennessee more with Michigan, 95 to 62. So yeah, that was a rough game. But Arkham Knight's going to join us here in a second, folks. Momentarily as we wait for Arkham Knight to join. But we'll wait till Arkham Knight gets in here. But that was a rough game to watch for Tennessee fans of basketball. As we wait for Arkham Knight to join us here today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and also, we're going to be talking about, I know we're a little bit early, but who's going to headline Super Bowl LALXI halftime show or Super Bowl um Super Bowl I just call it Super Bowl 2027. There you have it. But here's the so-called list of who we have. Uh, we have Miley Cyrus, Cardi B, Lil Wayne, ASAP Rocky, Justin Bieber, J. Cole, Drake, Ariana Grande, Harry Styles, Morgan Wallen, Lady Gaga, Metallica, Blackpink, Little Nas X, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, and Diuchi. But here's your people who might headline um, Super Bowl um, 2027. And this is by Fox Sports, by the way, this article. But anyway, it's going to be at SoFi Stadium in California. And as we wait momentarily for, I'll go ahead and message him and see if he wants to join in here. All right, we're gonna wait momentarily for Arkham Knight to get in here. As we said, we do it at 6 p.m. So I just messaged on the Discord, so we might have him. He's probably running a little bit late here. And also, congratulations to LTM, who recently got a new job. So congratulations to him. But let's check in with the article. Um, I'll dive more into it. Super Bowl LXI will kick off on Sunday, February 14th, 2027, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, and will be and while next year's big game is still an entire year away, fans are clearly wager on future markets for the matchup. One unique way that enthusiasts can get into the way to early action is wagering who will headline the Super Bowl halftime show. So this year it was Bad Bunny, which I didn't really care for Bad Bunny honestly for his halftime performance because I'm not Latin American or uh, Central American or in the Spanish culture, so I am not in with Bad Bunny. So I'm no offense to Bad Bunny or anything else, but I mean I didn't really care for his halftime performance. But Kendrick Lamar's last was 2025's halftime show. That one was pretty good. But anyway, let's read it. Superstar Bad Bunny set a high bar during Super Bowl LX, one of the most watched halftime shows ever, with dynamic visual storytelling. He's integrated Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. I'm not Puerto Rican, so I don't match up with it. But anyway, Central America, it's the same thing. Puerto Rico's rich cultural history into an energetic performance that also shined light on all the Americas. Undoubtedly, Bento will be a tough act to follow. However, somebody's got to do it. Who will it be? Here are the odds on at FanDuel Sportsbook at February as of February 16th. So here's what FanDuel has again. I'm gonna say it again. Miley Cyrus, Cardi B, Lil Wayne, Miley Cyrus, Cardi B, Lil Wayne, ASAP Rocky, Justin Bieber, J Cole. J Cole's in a lot of heat right now because of what he said, but I don't know if he'll headline. Drake, I don't know about Drake, but he got dissed real bad by Kendrick Lamar. Ariana Grande, Harry Styles, Morgan Wallen, Lady Gaga, Metallica, Blackpink, Little Nas X, Doja Cat, Billie Eilish, and D.O.G. or whatever, however you pronounce that name. The last one. I kind of want Little Wayne to be the halftime show. Uh, but could Cardi be the next Super Bowl halftime performer? The rapper made a cameo during Bad Bunny's set in Santa Clara before heading to Southern California to kick off her Little Miss Drama tour. In addition to engaging millions of fans across her social media platforms, she has committed herself as one of the best selling female rappers in history. I don't know about that. About being the best in history. That's saying a lot of stuff. I'm not a Cardi B fan, so I don't know what to tell you. Bella Burr's big day. If Justin Bieber takes the stage next year at SoFi, his legion of dedicated fans known as Bella Burrs would be perhaps some of those happiest folks on the planet. The Canadian-born pop star released his 17th and 8th studio album Swag and Swag 2 in 2025. Swag was nominated for 4 Grammy Awards in 2026, including Album of the Year. I'm not a Justin Bieber fan either, so I'm not a Justin Bieber fan either. So okay, here's Blackpink. The girl group is one of the most popular K-pop acts in the music industry. Reportedly, the quarter reportedly the chorus was a huge inspiration for K-pop Demon Hunters, an animated film on Netflix that has broken countless streaming records. Singer Rose from the group performed APT at the 2026 Grammys, a global hit she shares with Bruno Mars. Now I know who Bruno Mars is, and he's pretty good. But yeah, that's basically it. Um, this article is by Fox Sports, but we'll talk about Arkham Knight's thoughts on his thoughts on Super Bowl 2027. I'm just gonna call it Super Bowl 2027 because I don't know what the Roman numeral number is. Actually, I have it on my phone. I can check. Actually, I do have the Roman numerals list, which I'll check that in a second. But anyway, I don't know if Arkham Knight's on right now or not, but hope he pops on eventually. I'm check if he's on. It appears Arkham Knight's not on right now, so um, I'll wait a few more minutes. If he doesn't join, then I'll probably call the stream here. Um, but anyway, now with that out of the way, let's talk about uh, the Final Four for March Madness for the championship for March Madness. We got Michigan going 1-on-1 against Arizona, and UConn versus Illinois on TBS. Very funny, and also on TBS and True TV, April 4th and April 4th. So they're all on the same time, which is in a few days. We're gonna see who gets and make their way to the championship. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. But that Tennessee game was something, 96-62, and also Iowa and Illinois 59-71, which is kind of a destructing game. And but yeah, but we'll wait a little bit longer for Arkham Knight to get in here. Which I didn't watch the Tennessee game, but I know LTM did, and I hope LTM's job goes well, and he's coming up soon, so good for him. We'll wait a little bit longer for Arkham Knight to get in here. But yeah, we'll wait for yeah, Miami had a struggle and they lost to Purdue 69-79. But yeah, that's something else. But yeah, I don't know if Arkham Knight will be here because I haven't got any messages back from him yet. So it is April 1st, so we don't know. We'll wait for him a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't know where Arkham Knight is, and he's not responded. So uh, I don't know where he's at. I don't know if he'll be here on stream to talk about the game that happened against Tennessee. But anyway, I'll just sum it up for you. Tennessee got beat 95-62. So yeah, and I didn't really watch it, so I don't really keep up with basketball much. But if Arkham Knight's here at some point, he would give a lot of people. He'll talk about a lot of smack to Tennessee people and Michigan people. But anyway, but he could explain it better than I can because I don't watch basketball much. So anyway, uh, but anyway, going to the Final Four is UConn and Illinois, Arizona and Michigan for the championship. Whoever wins gets to go to the championship for March Madness in the official NCAA bracket. But yeah, we made it to the Elite Eight, which is pretty good in my opinion. So, but yeah, um, but yeah, we'll wait a little bit longer for Arkham Knight to get in here. Hopefully, he gets in here eventually because I need a co-host. I can't do the show by myself, you know. Which I mean, I can do a show by myself. It's just that I'd rather do it with someone on the show because I'm not a good analyst when it comes to basketball, so I have no idea. When it comes to football, I can talk about a bunch of stuff on here. But yeah, In my honest opinion, I'd rather do it with someone who can talk more about it than I can. But anyway, I'm gonna get in touch with Urcom Knight here and message him. All right, folks. I guess we'll call the stream here. And if he does join back eventually, I'm gonna leave tabs open off stream. If he does show up, if he does message me and he still wants to do the stream, I'm gonna hop back on here. So and maybe delete the other one. So if he comes back on, so I'll be back on after this. Stay tuned, folks. I'll be back if once I get a message from Arkham Knight. If he still wants to do the show, so Sports Talk episode 23 or 34, episode 34. But anyway, but I might delete the other one if he comes back on. So anyway, that's it for this, folks. Thank you all for watching. Um, this might not stay up for long if he pops on. So I'll see you guys on the next. Well, I'll see you guys in a minute. So I'll check again if he's coming. Nothing on the Discord yet. So, but yeah, I'm gonna pop back on here. Uh, hang that up. Um, but yeah, I'll pop back on here and I'll delete this one if he still wants to do the show. So yeah, that's it for this one, folks. Thank you all for watching.